Welcome to the Deprogram show, man. We finna examine this traffic stop, man, because we gonna look at it for what it is. This ain't no disrespect to nobody, the police, Mr. Coonrod, or his family, but we gotta examine things the way they are. And we gotta look at it in its proper context. So that's my disclaimer. This is no disrespect to the police officers. This is no disrespect to Mr. Coonrod or his family, but we gonna call it for what it is. So let's do this, man. I'm seeing a lot of stuff going on in our city. This is the city of Chattanooga, Tennessee. This is the Deprogram show. So we will examine things properly right here on the Deprogram show. And again, we're finna do it right now. Let's do it. Let's see, we got it on the screen. So let's run it right here.
He pulled me over. Where he go? Him right there. Him.
I understand.
He pulled me over for a tag light.
We're asking you to step out.
For a tag light, sir.
Step out.
I give him my license. Here go my license, y'all. I give him my license. Now he asking me to step out the car for a tag light. Why do I have to step out the car for a tag light?
Okay, let's examine that. Mr. Coonrod stated, why do I have to step out of the car for a tag light? I just got to be honest, man. Tag light law in Tennessee. We can look at the video and we can see that it was at night. The law states, except as provided in subdivision C, C2, for all motor vehicles that are factory equipped to illuminate the registration plate shall be illuminated at all times that headlights are illuminated. So, with that being said, let's talk about this, and people gonna get mad. When you are pulled over by the police, you are really under the let me use the correct word. You're at the discretion. That's the word. You're at the discretion of the police. So that's why Mr. Coonrod was asked to step out. They said his tag light was out, according to Mr. Coonrod. So they asked him to step out. Let's continue.
Somebody please help me and tell me. Please do. Please do. You get the chief on here or somebody. For a tag light, I got to step out the car? No. Here go my license. A tag light is nothing but a ticket, sir. A tag light is nothing but a ticket, sir.
Then step out.
Why am I have to step out?
I'm asking you to step out of the vehicle.
For what?
Do it now.
I fear for my safety. I fear for my safety. I'm not going nowhere. I'm right here. I fear for my safety. What am I stepping out for? And I don't give you my license.
We're in a public place, well lit.
So, again, he said he feared for his safety. The officer said, how do you fear for your safety? You're in a public place and it's well lit. Hey, man, we just got to keep it real, man. No, again, we got to keep it real.
I fear for my safety. No, I'm not stepping out. No, I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not. I'm not. He pulled me over for a tag light. He pulled me over for a tag light. A tag light. That's what he just pulled me over for, y'all. A tag light. I give him my license. I don't have my insurance paper, but I told him run it. Now they put some spikes under my wheels. Like what? Like for what? What you putting spikes under my wheels for? Like for real, for real. What you putting spikes under my wheels for?
I told y'all, officer discretion. You don't have to like the laws, but you need to know the laws. Again, officer discretion.
Like for real? For real? He pulled me over for a tag light, y'all. A tag light. Why do I have to step out the vehicle? Why? He talking about busting my windows and everything. Why? Why? My sister now need to get on here or something. Somebody tell me why I got to get out the car for a tag light. That's a ticket. License good, everything good. Why I got to get out the car? He won't even tell me why. He won't even tell me why. The Hamilton County Sheriff, he the one pulled me off.
So I'm only going to address this because Mr. Coonrod brought it up. Mr. Coonrod said his sister need to get up on here. His sister, his sister is a public official. Mr. Coonrod, I gotta also understand when one of your family members is a public official, you're under the radar even more. Whether it's fair or unfair, that's just the truth.
Over, then the other one standing behind him, he come up all aggressive, telling me to get out. I ask him why. He can't even tell me why. Sis, he can't even tell me why. He can't even tell me why. I gave him a license and everything. He said he pulled me over for a tag light. A tag light. That's a ticket. There's no reason for me to get out the car. Why I gotta get that? Look at all these police. Look. Look.
Step out.
Look. Look. What I'm getting out for? What I'm getting out for? Look. He got my license in my hand. They don't call all these police up here. All of them. They don't call all of them up here.
Coonrod, step out. Do it now.
What am I stepping out for?
Because we're asking you to step out.
He pulled me over for a tag light, sir.
Illegal.
He pulled me over for a tag light, sir.
Out.
He pulled me over for a tag light.
I'm telling you to step out now.
But then he pulled me over for a tag light.
Then you're going to jail.
He told me, telling him to step out. Then the officer just said, you're going to jail. Listen at what the other officer is about to tell him. This is key, y'all.
I'm asking you, why do I have to step out?
You're legally detained, and I'm telling you to step out.
How am I legally detained? How?
You're going to go to jail.
How am I legally detained, sir? They pulling on my doors and everything. I ain't done nothing. I'm right here at the Cancun on Brandon Road by the Walgreens. I ain't did nothing.
You're making this a bigger deal than it has to be, all right?
How?
This
How, sir?
traffic stop, okay?
Okay, a traffic stop.
From the moment those blue lights go on, you're detained, okay?
How am I detained?
The officers is explaining to him it's a traffic stop. He said the moment the blue lights come on, you're detained. Now the officer is carefully explaining to him what's going on. So y'all listen.
Hey, for what? I haven't done nothing.
He pulled you over for a reason.
A traffic stop.
Correct.
He said my tag light was out.
So that's probable cause to pull you over.
Okay.
He said it's probable cause to pull you over. I read the law that once your lights are on, if you have a tag light that's manufactured by the manufacturer, it has to be on. It's not me, it's the law.
Okay. And he run my license and everything.
You're immediately detained.
How am I detained?
That's what case law says, okay?
How?
He told him case law states that you're immediately detained when the blue lights come on.
How?
You're detained. Okay, he's asking you to step out.
How am I detained?
He's asking you to step out. You're making it a bigger deal.
I'm not making a
He said he's asking you to step out of the car. You're making it a bigger deal than it has to be. That's what the officer is telling him.
bigger deal. How?
So that you can be on your way.
How is that a big
He said step out of the car so you could be on your way. That's what the officer is telling him.
deal? Explain to me, sir.
I'm telling you, you're just not listening to me.
I am listening. I'm listening very well.
Yes.
That is a ticket.
Case law says.
That is a ticket.
What's a ticket?
He pulled me over for the tag light, didn't he? That's just a ticket.
Case law says he has the right to ask you to
So I got to get out.
because case law says so.
Why?
Judges have ruled that he has absolute right to get you out of the car.
That's that discretion. He has a right. He don't have to, but he do have a right to ask you to get out of the car.
That is what case law says.
I don't believe that.
It's case
How?
law. You can Google it, man.
How?
Case law.
Is it okay if I sit here and Google it?
Google it, man. Do your
Can somebody Google that for me real quick?
See, this is the thing. this is the thing. Now, I didn't want to do this, but I'm going to do it. What it looks like now, I ain't saying it's what it looks like. That you don't want to get out of the car because you're wrong. That's what it looks like to the police. Because they know that normally people, hey man, I get out the car. So, okay. You get out the car, then you avoid what comes on. You get out the car, you got your license, you got your registration, you can go on about your way. And I can prove this because I was stopped a week ago. They said I didn't have my lights on, which when I first pulled off, right there on Shallowford Road, Gunborough Road, I didn't have my lights on. I was wrong. So the officer said, well, sir, we know that you're swerving as well. Can you step out of the car? I could have been just like Mr. Coonrod and said, man, I ain't getting out the car, blah, blah, blah. But I know I was in the right. So I stepped out of the car. The officer said, sir, are you intoxicated? Have you had anything to drink? I said, I don't drink or smoke. When I stepped out of the car, stood straight up, he noticed that I wasn't intoxicated at all, was fully sober. He ran my license. He ran my insurance and let me go. He did his job. I did mine. We gotta quit making this. We can't make this about whether somebody, because a lot of times people want to make this about a black or a white thing. Right now, we dealing with right and wrong. Simple as that.
What he just said.
What's that, Pennsylvania versus Mims?
The new case law says you got to step out the car. Say I'm being detained, and he pulled me over for a tag light. Oh no, him right there, the sheriff. Him right there. Him. He pulled me over.
That is what case law says.
That way he pulled me over for a tag light. That's correct. A ticket.
Correct. It is a ticket. Or you can go to jail.
He said it's a ticket, or you could go to jail. I told y'all, officer discretion. Don't get it. See, the officer mad. Y'all notice. See, that's what we don't want to deal with. We don't like it. It might not be right, but y'all seen the officer say, get out the car, blah, blah. He mad. You officer discretion. Now, once they pull you over, if you have anything wrong under the law, you at the discretion of the officer. We don't like it, but it's the facts.
Over a tag light?
If you think
I can go to jail over a tag light.
Technically speaking, it's a courtesy to give you a citation.
He told him, technically speaking, it's a courtesy to give you a citation. Now, this officer is this officer right here is giving him, he's telling him, look, man, you making it harder than it gotta be. You get this citation. Or he said that's a ticket. He said, or you could go to jail because of officer discretion. Y'all better pay attention, man.
Technically speaking, it's a courtesy.
Y'all gotta be kidding me.
I'm telling you.
And he telling him it's a courtesy. So he trying to, man, come on, get out the car, man. Man, I'm telling you, you making it harder than it gotta be.
Technically, it's a courtesy to give you a citation because it's a criminal offense, so he can take you to jail.
He said, it's a technically speaking, you can get a citation, but it's a criminal offense, so he can take you to jail. Officer discretion.
But giving tickets or citations, excuse me.
Giving a ticket or giving a citation is the courtesy. The officer doesn't have to offer you the courtesy.
It's a courtesy.
What? Get out of here.
You can Google it. Case law, Pennsylvania.
I got my sister Googling. She Googling it for me right now.
Pennsylvania versus Mims says that a police officer can ask you to step out of the vehicle. You are detained from the moment those.
He said Pennsylvania versus Mims. Y'all can look it up.
Blue lights go on, and he can ask you to step out of the car. He's not saying he's going to search your car. That's different. He's asking you just to get out of the car.
Just to get out of the car.
That's what case law says.
But then, hold on. But then you said I'm being detained. So that means if I get out of the car, he's gonna try to put me in cuffs.
So he can, right?
He can put you. It's officer discretion.
He's not saying he's going to, but he can absolutely. Like I said, from the moment those blue lights go on, you are detained.
Yes. But why? What is the reason I'm being detained? Okay.
For the offense of the attack.
That's what he said. That's exactly what he said.
So I'm not gonna prolong the video. I'm gonna deal with this just like this. So what ended up happening, they bust Mr. Coonrod Wonder because he wouldn't get out the car. They pulled him out, and from the sounds of it, it appears that it sounds like he was tased and he was handcuffed and arrested. Then they searched his vehicle. And according to the audio, I couldn't see, but I did examine the video. According to the audio, the officer said that they found some marijuana, weed, according to the audio. So what it looks like is Mr. Coonrod, I hate to say this, but it looked like, man, listen, man, it looks like he know he had the weed in the car, so he gonna fight the tag law, which he really was in the wrong for the tag law, trying to stand on that. And they bust this one out. You go to jail, all that. Come on, man. Come on. Come on. What we doing? We got to keep this real, man.
This your boy Sack.
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
So this what we doing?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
Hey, check this out. Y'all getting them comments to tell me I'm not tripping. But all of this could have been avoided if he would have complied with the law and been all the way in the right. We got to quit faking right here. If you listen, this is prime example. If you have, y'all need to get out, look at your light. If you have a light out, if you have a tag light, when your lights is on, according to Tennessee law, your tag light has to be on. So make sure your tag light is working. Have it, make sure if it's out, have one put back in. So they won't have any probable cause to pull you over. Simple. Let's do what we need to do while we looking and focusing on P. Diddy and all these folks. They changing laws. And if you ain't on the laws when they stop you, because laws change all the time, this could be a result. This is the Deprogram show, man. Y'all getting them comments. Tell me if I'm tripping. Y'all can say, man, you tripping. He was in the right, blah, blah, blah. But according to law, and the officer explained it to him very well, he was wrong. Again, this ain't no slight to Mr. Coonrod. We just dealing with the truth. Like, share, comment, and subscribe to the Deprogram show. We gone.